schools got a D plus grade, which is on par with past years. And so, to Jana's point, the amount of deferred maintenance is insurmountable. And that's why, as you mentioned, Sarah, during COVID, like there was an influx of funding to address some of this infrastructure gap. And it was a really important influx of funding that is now dried up. And so back at the same situation where we have this big gap and issue that is national and the infrastructure funds are limited to
Yeah.
make those improvements. It impacts health, right? It impacts health and performance of the students, which is why we're talking about this today.
Yeah. And I feel like we're not even back to where we started because actually the world around us is changing. I think all of us happen to be up in the Northeast, but across the country, we know that there's, things like wildfire smoke that schools
Mm.
buildings now need to contend with. There's hotter days when we go back to school in August and where we're trying to finish up school in May and June. And so, the bar and like what our school buildings have to contend with is actually a moving target, and it's moving in ways that are making the world more challenging for the old buildings, Jana, that you talked about that are not up to snuff.